2020 obviously had a lot of challenges for everyone and unique challenges for everyone. For me, the hardest, one of the more defining points of 2020 is what this song is about. In March, I lost my cousin Karina to suicide, and it was very tragic, and my grief has kind of colored a lot of my 2020 experience. And this song that I produced with Gian is about the experience of losing someone in that way, the experience of grief. This experience for me was unfortunately not the first time that I had lost someone in this way. So kind of having this reoccurring experience of losing a loved one to suicide was a little inspiring for me to, instead of keeping this song to myself, kind of put it out there more, and show that if someone is going through this experience of either losing a loved one in this way, of struggling with their own mental health, there's so many different facets to this experience, but that just to kind of put words to that experience of loss and the pain that comes with it, that so many people, it's like after you grieve a suicide, it's very different than normal grief, for me at least, because there's like this whole extra layer of taboo around it that people don't want to talk about, and it's hard to get that support from loved ones, especially during COVID, where you can't see people as much in person. And the purpose of me putting this song out was kind of to raise a certain level of awareness to what someone could go through in this loss experience, or even what someone could go through in the process of, like, with their own mental health and contemplating taking their own life. And I just want people to know that, as someone who has struggled with my own mental health in the past, and obviously everyone has their own path, like, I do believe that treatment and help is really possible, and that we need to reduce stigma around talking about this kind of stuff, because I think if suicide is one of those subjects that no one wants to touch or come near, it can kind of perpetuate this cyclical experience with it, unfortunately. Whereas if people are willing to open up about their experiences, get the right kinds of help that they personally need, whatever that looks like for them, I do think that suicide is something that is preventable, and it is such a tragedy that leaves a lot of loved ones in deep, deep grief. And I just think it's something that needs to be talked about more.
Definitely.